at Globox Arena in Hamilton. Myself, Anna Stanley, Adine Wilson witnessed a decimation of the Stars by the Northern Mystics by 18 goals. They are your 2023 ANZ Premiership winners. Anna, it was just an absolute obliteration right from the get-go.
Right from the get-go, although there was the third quarter where it was 16-0, but they came home strong, 20-12. It was a performance that we knew the Mystics were capable. They have strength right from their key weapon at the back, Grace Nweke, their mid-court Toiava and Taylor Earl stood up. And of course, what a fitting send-off for Sulu Fitzpatrick. Amazing performance from her.
It was, but we talk of Grace Nweke. She shot 70 from 73 goals. I mean, she was the player of the match. The only other time she shot 70 goals is when it was an extra overtime, so she had a little bit more time to get there. She just was unstoppable. And what I liked about that was the fact that it wasn't just coming from Peta Toiava. It was coming from Taylor Earl. It was coming from Michaela Sokolic beats in at time in that midcourt. So they just had the complete package, the complete attacking package, and they got every single one of their players on court, the Mystics, and that in itself is a great achievement in a grand final.
Yeah, and it was actually a little bit of confusion, I suppose, for the Stars, really, because you're expecting Toiava to be that go-to feeder, as she has been all season long. Taylor Earl steps up, and then the defence. They were making early changes as well in this match.
Well, isn't that fantastic that in a grand final, players that you wouldn't think really stood out? So, you know, we're so used to saying the Toiava and Nweke combination, but today it was Earl that stood out.
And
Vui came on and did some great stuff as well. Michaela Sokolic beats it. So that's the sign of a classy team when all seven out on court. And as Adine said, they were so fortunate to get all the players out on court. What a way to finish.
Sulu Fitzpatrick, she got that fairy tale ending. We witnessed her last match at this level. Adine, what did you make of her performance?
Oh, look, she was fired up right from the start, wasn't she? When we spoke to her pre-match, and she said the difference in these big matches, she'd played in 5. This was her 5th final she played in, is the top 2 inches. And I think that was the difference for Sulu tonight. It was the difference for this team. This lady is pure class, and I think we've heard over the last few weeks how much respect other players and people throughout New Zealand have for her.
And so nice that, you know, she's played for 5 franchises, for the Tactics, the only team that she has not played
Hates
for.
Christchurch, I heard, Anna.
But when she went to the Pulse, that's when her career, she sort of got invigorated a few years back. And, you know, she left her family, she had to move away from home, and she sort of, you saw this change in Fitzpatrick, and that was sort of the coming of her. And then she came back to the Mystics, and, you know, we've just seen now her finishing on such a great career. Yeah,
brilliant for Sulu Fitzpatrick. It must be, I don't know, maybe Tia Winakere thinks that this whole ANZ Premiership thing is quite easy. First season, first title, Adine.
Look, well, we actually saw Helene Wilson in the crowd as well. Yes, she was part of the team last year, head coach this year. She looked pretty nervous at times on that bench, but, you know, what a great way to finish. And you've got to give a huge amount of credit to Rob Wright as well. You know, he is so influential. He is so clever, analytical, and often it's him you can hear shouting when you have those coach cams. So I think the two of them as a pairing work really well.
Before we wrap, Anna, what does it say about the Stars? Lose by 19 last season in the grand final. Today, it's an 18-goal loss.
Yeah, look, they'll be disappointed. I don't think it really reflects the quality of players that they've got on the side. But hey, Kerry Wills, she's signed on the dotted line for 2024, so she'll have a few months to reflect on that loss again and pick a team that can perhaps go one better next year.
So in the Battle of Auckland, it's the Mystics who come out on top, 74 goals to 56. Remember, Netball Zone's Silver Ferns World Cup squad announcement. It's Wednesday, this Wednesday at 1 o'clock, live on Sky Sport 1. Thanks so much to Adine Wilson, Anna Stanley, Ricky Jane Swinell in commentary, Courtney and Storm also courtside. Thanks so much for watching all season long on Sky Sport. Coverage of the 2023 ANZ Premiership.
you